Hello dear students, my name is Gautam and I teach you maths. Today's video is for class 6 and we are going to start chapter number 12, that is parallel lines. We see lines every day. They are all around us. Okay. So basically parallel lines is also one of them. The best example of parallel lines is railway track. Okay. So here in this chapter we will study in detail about parallel lines, intersecting lines and perpendicular lines. So let's start the chapter. Parallel lines are the lines which never meet with each other and the distance between them remains constant or same. For example, if I have two lines, let's say this is line L and this is line M. Okay, you can see these lines when they will be extended in either directions will never meet. Okay, one more thing, the distance between these two lines will always remain fixed. Let's say if this distance is A, then from here to here also the distance will remain A. If AB is A, then distance CD will also be equal to A. Okay. Now parallel lines are further classified into three types. This is horizontal parallel lines, horizontal parallel lines. Now if I draw two parallel lines in such a way like this, let's say this is line L and this is line M. So you can see these are vertical parallel lines. These are vertical parallel lines. Similarly, if I draw two parallel lines like this, let's say this is line L and this is line M. So these lines are also parallel lines and name is oblique or slanting parallel line. Name is oblique or slanting parallel lines. Parallel lines are represented using the symbol this. If I say line N is parallel to M, this is the symbol for to show that both the lines are parallel to each other, and it is read as L is parallel to M. Now, as I told that parallel lines are those lines which never meet each other. Okay. Now, for example, if I draw two lines like this, so you can see these lines also do not meet with each other. So are they parallel? No, they are not parallel. Why? Because when we extend these two lines, they will definitely meet with each other at a certain point. They will meet here. Okay. So they will not be parallel. Okay. So all lines which do not meet each other need not necessarily be parallel. Okay. Now our next topic is perpendicular lines. Before we start perpendicular lines, the best example of parallel lines is railway track. Okay, you all have seen railway track. They are the distance between both the both the lines of the railway track is always same, and they never meet with each other. Right? Let me take an example, real life example. See the opposite edges of the book. This side, this edge, and this edge. Both the edges are parallel to each other. They will never meet. Similarly, this edge and this edge, they both are parallel to each other. Okay. We can measure distance between parallel line using set square. Okay. Suppose if I have two parallel lines like this is line L, this is line M. If I want to measure the distance, I will place my set square like this. Okay, and I will measure this distance using the set square. Again, if we want to measure this distance, same thing, we will put one set square here and we will measure this distance. Okay, both this distance should come same, then only the lines will be parallel. Okay, now let's come to next type of lines, that is perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines are those lines which make an angle of 90 degree with each other. Okay, two lines are said to be perpendicular if they make an angle of 90 degree with each other. This is one line, and suppose this is another line. So the angle between these, suppose let's say this is line L and this is line M. Angle between both these lines should be 90 degree. Then only it will be called perpendicular line. Here example of perpendicular line will be this board. Okay, adjacent sides of the board. For this book, the perpendicular lines will be this line, vertical line, and this horizontal line. The angle between both these lines is 90 degree. Okay. Now, next type of lines is intersecting lines. Next type of lines is intersecting lines. Intersecting lines, as it is clear from the name, they intersect with each other at a given point. Intersecting lines are those lines which meet or intersect with each other at a given point. Okay, let's say this is line L, this is line M. If they both of these lines meet each other at point O. So when two or more lines meet with each other at a given point, then they are called intersecting lines. Okay. Now let us take some questions from the exercise of our book R.S. Agarwal. Let's start exercise 12, question number 2. A figure is given of a cuboid. Exercise 12. Question number 2. A figure is given of a cuboid. Let us draw a cuboid. Let's say these vertices are A, B, C, D. Okay. Let's take this as C and this as D. This is E, F, G, and this will be H. Now in this question we need to tell the group of all the possible parallel edges, which sides are parallel to each other. So as you can see, this line AB will be parallel to this line CD. So we can write it as AB parallel to CD. Similarly, the line AD will be parallel to line BC. AD is parallel to BC. Okay. Now, the line EH will be parallel to line FG. EH should be parallel to FG. Similarly, this line EF is parallel to FG. Similarly, EF will be parallel to GH. EF will be parallel to GH. Okay. So these are the pair of lines parallel in a cuboid. Okay. Now let's move to question number 3. Question number 3, some figures are given and we need to identify the parallel line segments in each of the following figures. Okay. Let's see question number 3. First figure is somewhat like this. Triangle is given. A, B, C, DE. So as you can see clearly in this figure, the line BC is parallel to the line DE. Okay, so we can write BC is parallel to DE. Okay. Similarly, let's take figure number 4th. Figure number 4th. In figure 4, there is a hexagon given. Okay, and the names are P, Q, R, S, T. P, Q, R, S, L and M. This is L and this is L. So here in this figure we need to identify which pair of lines are parallel. So as you can clearly see, this line LM is parallel to RQ. LM is parallel to RQ. Similarly, the line SL will be parallel to line QP. SL will be parallel to QP. Similarly, the line MT will be parallel to line SR. MT is parallel to SR. Okay. So these are the pairs of parallel lines in this hexagon. Okay. You can try the different parts of this question by yourself. Now let's see question number 5. Question number 5 is a good question. In question number 5, two parallel lines are given and the perpendicular distance between them is given. Okay. This is line M and this is line L. This distance is called AB and this distance is called CD. In the question it was already given that distance AB is how much? 2.3 centimeter. 2.3 centimeter. Okay. And in question it is also mentioned that line M is parallel to line L. Okay. So children, as we studied in the definition of parallel lines, we very well know that distance between parallel lines remains same, constant. Okay. So whatever is the distance of AB, the same will be the distance of CD also. Okay. This is the perpendicular distance between two lines, and perpendicular distance is the shortest distance between two lines. Okay. So since AB is 2.3 centimeter, therefore CD will also be equal to 2.3 centimeter. What will be the reason? Reason will be since L is parallel to M. Okay, since L is parallel to M. Now let's see question number 6. In question number 6, two lines are given. Okay. Like this, one line is somewhat like this and other line is somewhat like this. So it is asked that do the segments AB and CD intersects? So this is segment AB, this is segment CD. We need to find whether these two segments intersects. Are they parallel? Give reasons for your answer. So see children, if you want to check whether two or more given lines are parallel, in that case we extend the lines. Okay, we extend the lines in any of the direction. So as you can clearly see, when we extend the line CD and line AB, they will definitely meet at a point. Okay, so when two lines will meet at a point, then they will no longer be parallel. Okay, so the given lines AB and CD are not parallel. AB is not parallel to CD. This symbol means not parallel. Okay. Why they are not parallel? Because they intersect each other when they are extended. When these two lines are extended, they will meet at a point. Okay. Now question number 7, you have to check whether using this set square and ruler, you have to check whether the given lines are parallel or not. This you can try by yourself. Now let's see question number 8, first part. Two lines are parallel if they do not meet even when produced. Two lines are parallel if they do not meet even they produced. So this statement is true. parallel lines when they are produced in either direction they do not meet. Okay, so first part will be true. Now second part, two parallel lines are everywhere the same distance apart. This is also true. If two lines are parallel, then the distance between them will always be same. Distance between them will always be same. Now third part, if two line segments do not intersect, they are parallel. If two line segments do not intersect, let's understand with an example. If this is a line and this is another line, this is 9L and this is 9M. When you extend these two lines in any of the direction, they will never meet. Okay, so when they never meet, they will be definitely be parallel. Okay, if two rays do not intersect, they are parallel. Two rays do not intersect, they are parallel. This is also true. Okay, so that's all from this chapter. Okay, so practice the questions given in your book, both the books, R.S. Agarwal and NCERT, and solve the examples. Go through it. Thank you so much.